This demo shows how PSLens enables you to quickly monitor and manage your batch processes efficiently. We will look at the improvements that PSLens offers over standard PeopleSoft pages. PSLens provides several tools to monitor, alert, and easily do research on your batch processes. So let's go ahead and look at the tooling we have. PSLens comes with a standard-looking process monitor. It's very similar to the built-in one inside PeopleTools, but we extend the views in several creative ways. The sidebar options allow you to search and filter for anything you need by process type and monitor. But when you click into an instance, you get detailed information about its execution and status. PSLens makes all objects linkable to drill into details. Let's click into one particular instance, and we can see the runtime and the recurrence. When I click the details, I can see the process definition and get statistics. I get key information like average runtimes for that job, where it's run from, and what the run control records are. In this case, you see this process has had over 500 runs in all of history. It averages about 15 seconds. We can see that one is queued. You can see the top operators running. Since this is a demo instance, there is not a large variety of users. Let's go back to the monitor to explore some other features that help you understand your batch scheduling. PSLens presents a timeline view of the monitor so you can see jobs that are overlapping. In this initial view, we are looking at the last 2 hours of what's running. You can see by category here on the left what was running in these timeframes. Imagine you've got a database slowdown and you're wondering what was running or potentially causing contention. The timeline view will help illuminate that. You can see what processes are running over time. If I go and do a 12-hour window, you can see that there are gaps in these jobs. You can switch between windows. Here, we will choose a 6-hour window to view process activity and identify any gaps or delays in the schedule. Here we can see over time what was running and if there are any long-running processes. There's also a heat map view of processes run by hour. This can give you a quick view of the process scheduler load over time. PSLens gives you the tooling to view your process. Scheduler runs from different perspectives and identify where delays occur. Here you will see that we've got 7 delayed starts, 100% success rate. Your average queue time was 24 minutes, indicating some backlog. Let's go over to the historical process heat map. This tool allows you to understand over longer periods where most of your load is and where new batch processes should be scheduled for less wait time. This heat map view lets you filter by several attributes. Let's say you're interested in processes run by a certain user or different process types. You can filter this view to just those attributes. In this case, it's a default view of 7 days. If we go back 30 days, we'll see PSLens hitting the database, refreshing the view, and retrieving all the history over time. Now we can see the last 30 days, with the most recent at the top. This is a demo database that isn't running all the time. So you can see gaps where nothing was running because the server is turned off at night. You can see from the history of this database that we had much more processing at the beginning of the month than the load lightened up. This can give you a better understanding of where to schedule processes. This is nice, don't you think? Let's move to a different area where PSLens gives deep insights into your process scheduler. We will open the Reports menu item. Then drill down into the Alerts section to see what alerts can be configured. PSLens offers several near real-time monitors to alert your teams to issues with the process scheduler. The list is expanding and open to customer feedback. There are alerts for backlog processes that should have started. Since PSLens constantly monitors scheduler data, we can proactively notify your teams when latency or blocking occurs. There is an alert if a user has a recurring process. This happens when someone schedules a process and their account gets locked because they went on leave or left the organization. This can cause some weird process scheduler issues on different tool releases. This alert will let you know those. There are several other process scheduler related alerts, like when a process errors or when a recurrence seems to be stalled and a subsequent run was not scheduled. PeopleTools does not offer great scheduling tools, and PSLens bridges the gap. PSLens will also alert if we find that the process scheduler is down. PSLens is configurable, and you can disable alerts in certain databases like non-production. Additionally, some alerts allow you to configure alerts so they don't produce false positives. For example, the long-running process alert threshold can be configured by your team. There are different ways to get alerts delivered to you. You can receive alerts in a Teams or Slack channel or by email. PSLens offers many tools to provide insight into your processes and batch scheduling in a modern web application. One web application monitors any number of PeopleSoft database from production to development. If you are interested in learning more about PSLens, please reach out. We would love to get you a demo.